Hi everyone, I'm here so excited to announce my podcast. The cool story about this podcast is that it was completely inspired by you. During the lockdown, I spent 6 months with this beautiful community on my Instagram doing karaoke's and chats. We will sing and we will chat and then we will sing again. And it's amazing how music and a good chat will really get us through the day, will get us through like months and months, 6 months together. That was pretty amazing. And I was so inspired by your magic. I was inspired by your dreams. I was inspired by your fears. I was inspired by your insecurities. I was inspired by you being the absolute best human and wanting to be better. And my chats were about that. How can we be better every day? How can we empower ourselves during the most challenging times that we're going through worldwide? And that was really eye opening, hearing you, listening to you, and being part of your process as much as you were part of mine. And every time after our chats and karaoke's, I would sit down in my office and I would be like, this has to expand somewhere. I cannot just let this be without expanding on this. And that's when Danay Garcia podcast was born. Was born out of expanding that magic that we created together, the little familia that we celebrated 3 times a week, and we still do. And I have this theory that I feel like we have to treat our lives like a garden. A garden is this beautiful space that you can plant anything you want. You can find the seeds, plant them, and you expect them, right, to grow. But you don't expect them to grow overnight. You don't expect them to grow in 10 days. They will grow, and sometimes it takes a month, 2 months, 3 months, whatever it takes. But if you water it, take care of it, magic will happen. And I believe that's who you are. If you plant the right seeds, the seeds that you need, things will grow in you. Things will change you in a magical way. And also the other part of the garden that I believe it's a great metaphor for our lives is that we have to take care of it. Just because you plant really good seeds don't mean that you should not water it, you should not take care of it. It's part of the process, it's part of the fun. When it rains too much, don't water it because it has too much water. If it's too hot, you have to take care of it. If you don't really pay attention, some animal can come by and eat your little plant or like eat a couple of leaves, and you have to protect it. It's really, if you think about it, it's really amazing how a little seed can turn into a tree that can grow flowers, fruits, that can give us shade and that we can enjoy every single day. It can even protect our environment. I believe that's who we are. We are that soil, and we are so accessible to plant whatever you want to plant. And that's the perfect metaphor for the Danay Garcia podcast because I'm going to be bringing guests in which you can take seeds from and plant them in your garden. I have the opportunity to meet beautiful actors, artists, doctors, teachers, people that have this really solid garden in which we can all grow or take something from. This is the introduction of our long journey together. And I want to thank you for inspiring this in me. So, welcome to my Danay Garcia podcast. I hope you enjoy. I'll see you with the next guest.